In this video, we are going to learn how to find missing lengths in a circle by using tangent lines and the Pythagorean theorem. So the fact that we need to understand first is that tangent lines create right angles with a radii at the point of tangency. So this tangent line is only touching the circle at point P. If I were to connect the center of the circle with point P, it will always create a right angle. This always happens with tangent lines. Now let's see how that could help us solve some problems. Use tangent lines to find the missing length. So if I use the fact that I just learned, I know that right here needs to be a right angle. So I can use a squared plus b squared equals c squared to find the value of question mark. Now remember, when thinking about Pythagorean theorem, c is the most important letter, and c always has to be the hypotenuse, or the number across from the right angle. And then the other two sides will be a and b. So in this problem, I will do a squared plus 6.3 squared equals 10.5 squared. Now I will begin solving. So first, my a squared is going to come down. 6.3 squared is 39.69. And 10.5 squared is 110. Sorry about that. Is 110.25. Now to solve for a, I will first subtract 39.69 from both sides. A squared will come down. 110.25 minus 39.69 makes 70.56. Lastly, to find the value of a, I will square root both sides. So the square root of 70.56 is 8.4. So the value of a is 8.4, which would be the value of my question mark. One more example. Again, because this is a tangent line, I know that there needs to be a right angle here. So if I think about my Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, this time c is the value that I do not know. So I will do 4.8 squared plus 5.5 squared equals c squared. So let's solve. 4.8 squared is 23.04. 5.5 squared is 30.25. If I add those two values together, I get 53.29 equals c squared. Lastly, I will square root both sides. So the square root of 53.29 makes 7.3. So my hypotenuse, or the question mark in my picture, is 7.3.